Okay, had to redo these, so we're going to do number 7, 8, 9, and 10 in this section. Number 7, you're going to draw a fraction bar. You're going to simplify 64 over 12. So to simplify 64 over 12, you could punch it in a calculator. I know that these are both going to divide by 4, though. So 64 divided by 4 is 16, and 12 divided by 4 is 3. If you punch 64 over 12 in the calculator, it'll give you 16 over 3. Now then, look at your A's. This right here should be a B to the 1 or just a B. Okay, look at your A's. Which A has the most at the denominator or numerator? The numerator has 2 A's and the denominator has 4. I'm going to put the A where more of the A's are and then subtract the exponents. 4 minus 2 is 2. Then the same thing with the B's. There's 5 B's on top and 1 B on bottom. So I'm going to put the B on the top. 5 minus 1 is 4. This is the answer. Okay, on number 8. This is to the negative, or I'm sorry, this is to the 0 power. All of this turns into 1. So anything to the 0 power is 1. Now then, maybe not, let's say, punch this in on your calculator. Okay, so if you were to punch this in on the calculator, it would be 1. But if you were to punch this in on the calculator, it'd be negative 1. So if the negative is not in the parentheses, the negative drops. If it is in the parentheses, it's going to be positive. So just kind of remember this when doing this. If that negative's in the parentheses to the 0 power, this whole thing turns into 1. Okay, on this problem here, we're going to divide. When you divide, you subtract the exponents. So we're going to do 36 divided by 9. And let's see, there's 2. Let's make this a fraction. So we're going to draw a fraction, and we're going to put 36, a to the 4th, b, a to the 8th, b to the 4th, c to the cube on top. So this is my numerator. This will turn into my denominator. So 9a cubed, b squared, c squared. Now then, I'm going to simplify. 36 divided by 9, draw a fraction bar in case you have a fraction. 36 divided by 9 is 4. We have more A's on the top. 8 on the top, 3 on the bottom, so my A goes on the top. 8 minus 3 is 5. There's more B's on the top, so 4 minus 2, put the B on the top. 4 minus 2 is 2. And then lastly, there's more C's on the top, put the C on the top. 3 minus 2 is 1. You don't have to put the 1. This is going to be the answer. I could have done it without the fraction. 36 divided by 9 is 4. A to the 8th divided by a to the 3rd, you subtract 8 minus 3 and get 5. You do B, and 4 minus 2 is 2. Then you put the C, 3 minus 2 is your understood 1. So you don't have to draw the fraction if you just know the rules. Okay, right here, this negative 1 gets distributed. So to that one, and that one. So I'm going to write this down, 42, m to the 6th, n to the 4th. And then this is going to turn into 3 to the negative 1, m to the negative 3, n to the negative 2. So this 3 has an understood 1 exponent. 1 times negative 1 is negative 1. 3 times negative 1 is negative 3. 2 times negative 1 is negative 2. Now then, I'm going to take this and write it without a fraction bar or without any negative exponents. So the 42 and the m and the n go on top. N to the 6, n to the 4. And these go on the bottom. The 3 to the 1 are the 3, m to the 3rd, n squared. Now then, I can simplify. 42 divided by 3 is 14. Write down my m. 6 minus 3 is 3. Write down my n. And 4 minus 2 is 2. This right here would be your answer.